It's one of those.
Sega.
Kami is well known for his hatred of Sonic. It's one of the worst video game series of all time. I disagree. I think Sonic is good, but understand the point. The point Kami makes is that the goal of Sonic, that it be fast, is fundamentally incompatible with the way the platforming gameplay is set up. Whoa! Oh, it's like Green Hill Zone, but like remade in 3D. Whoa! I just skipped so much cool stuff. Get that. Rad Green Hill Zone music. 2D Sonic games work, I think. I think that 3D Sonic, outside of Sonic Adventure, which almost isn't even, like, it uses the same characters, but the way you play it feels very different. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are both quite good. Can I get that Cham or something? Chow? What they're called. They're in Sonic Adventure as well. If you think about it, Sonic's origin was really to be impressive, right? They were trying to show off the Genesis Master System's blast processor in comparison to the NES at the time. It's really just been about how fast the game can play. I haven't played Sonic Colors, is it good? Whoa! Frickin' robots. I like the way that they've managed to make a 3D, 2D Sonic game, though. 2.5D, I guess you could call it. Looks very nice. I have to charge that up. Okay. Oh yeah, and sometimes you'll do that too, or the camera angle will change. It's pretty awesome. Now, the Chow telling me about the mechanics of Sonic is very much the Mega Man, Mega Man! In Sonic 1, you just figure that out by, you know, trial and error. You bump into something and you lose your rings. Oh, I see. I lose my rings. That's a difficult trend to avoid, though. I actually kind of appreciate that Dark Souls, for example, is a recent game that does very little to explain what any of the buttons do. And there's the little developer messages at the beginning, but even that, they're not going to tell you what a frickin' Covenant does. Just use it and figure it out, you know? Whee! This level in particular feels like it has a lot to it, and you could try to just go through it very fast, or you could try to experience everything the level has to offer. It makes you feel kind of bad for the artists and the level designers, because how many players are going to see all this pretty stuff that you put work into if they're really moving through the level as fast as the game intends you to? Yeah, exactly, Spiky. Yeah, so I think there's two things there, right? It's not correct to make a game that expects you to read the manual. Like, Ogre Battle is wrong in that way. But it's also not okay to make a game that holds your hand way too much. So I think finding a good balance there should be your goal as a developer. That thing is like super evil for Sonic. Oh, is it Bayonetta? I know who 3 of these characters are. I know Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Hey guys, what's going on?
That's not Jaleel White.
Surprise!
I guess Amy's one of them? Rouge the Bat?
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Yeah. Oh man, he still has chili dogs. I remember that from the old Sonic cartoon.
I love it.
I think he only ate chili dogs in the funny cartoon. There was a funny cartoon and there was a serious and dark cartoon. And Jaleel White was the voice of Sonic in both of them. Urkel from Family Matters.
Sonic, what's that?
It's gonna be like Donkey Kong Country, where his focus is getting revenge for the loss of his chili dog. He's connecting all of the Sonic worlds because it's Sonic Generations. We gotta go collect Sonic's buddies.
Hey, not cool.
Help us!
Yeah, Monster Hunter is another one. I think that's a problem. I don't know how much of Monster Hunter is a failure to have good conveyance since the game started. Like since Monster Hunter 1, or if it's like expecting that you've played every game in the series since it's like a Japanese institution. So we don't need to go over this stuff again.
Where am I?
Oh, really? Broken One? That's crazy. Oh, geez. There were 2 Sonics on the opening screen, right? 2 stage. Act 2. Whoa! So this is a totally 3D level. That's pretty cool. So I guess this game is like, the goal is it's trying to both do 3D Sonic games and 2D Sonic games. That's neat. Yeah, we got the homing attack. I like the boost system, that's actually kind of smart. And the homing attack is a good way to have kind of platforming. So this feels really good right now, right? But what happens when we get to a part of the level where we get stuck for a second and have to like move around and hit switches? So if they can keep this up where you feel like you're reacting to stuff and you're actually in control, you're not just like playing through a movie, I think it works really well. Pressing X as a boost in midair feels pretty good too. Whoa! Underwater! Cool. Oh, I see. The red circles. This game is just over the top. It's a Robotnik fish. Yeah. What the B button does? Oh, it makes me slide, I see. What's the, among Sonic fans, what's the opinion on this game? The Sonic folks tend to not care for a lot of games. Hey Shadow Kitty, thank you for the hosts. Appreciate that. What were you streaming most recently? Let's throw a shout out for me. That's pretty cool. I guess if you look at Sonic as a spectacle game, so no, like God of War, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, like really what you're playing those games for is a spectacle of the crazy set pieces and the crazy boss fights and stuff like that. You're not really going into those games expecting to get really extreme gameplay. So if you think of Sonic games the same, like, oh man, look how crazy that little level was, that little grinding segment running around underwater, I think that's definitely a good model for appreciating it. I'm doing quite well, Shadow Kitty. I'll throw you a shout out here in a second. Really good reviews. That's cool. Oh man, how's Mario Kart been treating you? I think Mario Kart 8's probably, after maybe Double Dash, is probably my favorite game in the series. It's very pretty, it's very well done. I really just enjoyed Double Dash because it was a lot of fun to play with friends and family. Hey, thanks for the follow, Gabby. Gabby J! Yay! Does that mean we get to actually use Tails, or just that we rescued him? It's cool.
Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead, floating without a body in a black limbo.
I'm curious to see if they're gonna like continue putting out Mario Kart games forever. I think Mario Kart 8 has some of the best DLC I've ever seen for a game, in that it's very reasonably priced and it significantly increases the amount of content in there.
Not to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it.
I think it was the evil shadow monster?
Strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or
Oh geez, they were both down for maintenance? That's a super bummer.
concerned about finding our friends.
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
Because Nintendo's doing everything at once.
Might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
I'm excited. I'm gonna get back on Mario Maker. I'm hoping that Nintendo isn't done with it and they keep putting out more feature patches. It's been like 3 months though since they added the pink coins, I think. Yeah, no kidding. Green Hill. You can now switch between the two Sonics. Press Y to switch Sonics and use both to explore the world. Look, we use the less shitty Sonic? Yeah, this is the good Sonic. What's up, dude? You get A rank without losing a life, you get an S rank. Okay. Oh man, chemical-based zone. Act 1 lets you play side-scroller style with easy-to-learn Sonic controls. Act 2 stages, you'll switch gameplay between side-scrolling 2D and 3D forward views. Sweet. I love this level. It's from Sonic 2. This is a clever idea, though, I have to say. Making a game that's like a mix of 2D and 3D Sonic effects. Whoa, you butt. Yeah, no, thinking about it, I think that that's really the way to think about Sonic, is that it's one of the very first spectacle games. Like, God of War popularized the genre for brawlers. Oh god, don't make this scary drowning music. But it's like, it might actually be the only platforming spectacle game that I've ever played. I love the kind of stuff they have calling back from Sonic 2 in here. But it's its own level, though. I think it's a little different. There's some familiar callbacks at the beginning. There's significantly more water in the original zone, I believe. Whee! This seems bad. I feel like I should change my alarm on my phone to be the Sonic drowning sound from Sonic 2 and 3. Wake me up every morning with a heart attack. Whee! Oh, Mirror's Edge. Yeah. No, that's a really apt comparison, I think. Mirror's Edge and Sonic. That's an interesting problem with Mirror's Edge too, is that when you haven't played it before, on your first playthrough you're kind of playing it like a klutz. You come through it the second time, you know where everything is though, you can look like a badass. Nice. Isurinku. I'll go ahead and do the future Sonic version of the level, it sounds cool. Curious to see how they do Chemical Zone. Alright. Whee! So is this very similar geometry to the first level? That's kind of cool. Lots of twists and turns in this level. What actually charges my booster? Yeah, I've actually never played Mirror's Edge beyond the first, like, hour and a half of the game, but I really like what I saw. That'll be a fun one to do a mostly blind playthrough of on Twitch. Visual style was really good too. DICE is still working on a new one, right? Oh, you walk on water if you're fast enough? That's pretty awesome. Bummer. Oh right, I guess I have to homing attack them, huh? Yeah, so I think the idea there is that those boxes you have to push are like incompatible with what Sonic is trying to do, because you're going so fast in this level, right? Until you get to that box, and then you have to slow down to push it. But maybe the boost lets you get through it faster. Infinitely respawning enemies? What the shit is this? New one came out fairly recently. Is it good? The second one? I don't remember the running on water. Guess it's been too long since I played a Sonic game. You kick it? Gotcha. So if you... It's about using the right amount of boost in the level, right? So you don't have to slow down once you know the way through well. Oh really? This is pretty cool. Doesn't use boost. This level is pretty awesome, I have to say. I see. Ouch. That's a bummer. No! But there's not a lot of falling to your death though in this game, right? That's not really how it should be anyway. Alright, I'm going backwards now. There we go. Yeah, I see your point, Broken One. I feel like there are a lot of games that I worry are like that. The opening of the game is so rough that people won't stick with it and see what really has to shine about it, you know? No! Ah, bummer. Rocked by spikes. Whee! That was kind of awesome, I have to say. It'd be fun to watch a speedrun of this game. Someone who really knows the route very well. Curious to see how long it is, too. good. Something that can be said that's good for the level design in this game is that it's always very clear where to go next. And I think that the boost actually kind of funnels you in the direction that you need to go to progress. You don't get stuck. Welcome back, K-Man.
Sonic!
We'll be playing this for about another 40 minutes before we switch to the last sub-block game of the day today, which is Outlast
Never forget a smell like this.
horror game.
And that pink water makes
You're
it
armed
really
only
nervous
with
somewhere.
a
You're right,
frickin'
Tails.
night vision camera
Deja vu all over again.
with limited battery. So we're gonna get Amy unlocked now, presumably. I don't think we actually get to use anybody but the two Sonics, but
You saved me, Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again.
oh my god.
Wonderful.
Come talk to me anytime. Skills? Stop by the skill shop left of Green Hill? What? What does skills do? Collection room. Okay. Information pod. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's on PC. Is the Humble Bundle still running for this one, Darkstar? Picked it up on the Humble Bundle very cheap. I think it was like $10 for this and a whole ton of other Sonic games. Land on your feet after getting damaged. Begin with 10 rings. Oh, some of them only work in certain modes. 2,000 points. Dropped rings take 10 seconds to disappear. Lose less speed moving uphill and in water. Speed up. The other ones I really want, I think. Stop on a dime, athleticism, speed up. Sounds good. Yeah, I like it. This is actually pretty good though as far as Sonic games go. Is this the tempo level? Going as real Sonic here. Marble Gardens or whatever. Hey Cheeseball, how's it going? Alright, I can't home in this mode. Good stage. I hope that there's a Ice Zone. The Michael Jackson music from Sonic 3. I do really like Sonic 3, like, and Knuckles, that whole set of games. Very, very clever. Lots of cool secrets. Sky Sanctuary. Doing quite well. Wrapped up some Dark Souls 2, some Fez. Playing games recommended by Patreon subscribers today. I had never played this Sonic title before. That's fun. There's the Falling Deaths. I guess that's the solution to that one, is just get through it without going so slow. Go, 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 go. Thank you for the arrow. Oh, that's clever. Yeah, I enjoyed it so far. I like the premise, too, of let's mix the old Sonic with the new. The story's a little goofy, but Sonic has never really been a game that's about story. Neither is Mario, right? I guess the major difference is I feel like you can give Mario props for not trying. Like, Miyamoto et al. Kind of know that Mario really isn't a story-focused game, so they kind of keep it brief. But I've seen several Sonic games, especially some of the later 3D ones, that really try to make story a big element of the game when it doesn't really fit. Now, if you're watching the old cartoon from the 90s, then the story can be pretty sweet. Chaos Emeralds and all that jazz. Tell that to Metroid. Yeah, well, Metroid is different, I think, from a story perspective. Like, the reason Metroid's story is interesting is that it's all about negative space. It's what they don't tell you. It's what they let you fill in on your own. The Prime games were really cool in the way that they gated the story behind optional scans. You could play through the whole game without ever reading a scan. It wasn't necessary for progression, but it was cool. Hey, thanks for the follow, Cheeseball. It's good to have you. Welcome. Don't fully understand how those little clouds work. Oh, I see. The little red icon means if you fall here, you will die. That's actually pretty important, given that there's a lot of times in this game in particular where falling is necessary to progress. Shantae did something with that where they used the little skull clouds to let you know if a fall was going to be fatal or not. Also ended up being a cool way to hide secrets. Prime 1. I think Super Metroid is that for me. Super Metroid might be one of the best games, like top 5 games ever made, even though it's not my favorite. I think it's really well designed. It's got a lot of lasting appeal. It's potentially a 20-hour game or a 2-hour game, depending on how well you know it. A knight in shining overalls. Died the same way twice in a row. We Dark Souls again. At least that time I died on a spike. I appreciate that this game doesn't dick around when you die. You start back up almost immediately. That's actually something I'd like to see in Mario Maker. The death animation in Mario Maker is just way too long given the number of very difficult levels in that one. They give you some kind of option to tone it down a little bit. Okay. Platforms falling apart? Maybe I just want to jump there instead of falling in that. Yeah, right. Prime 1 is Super Metroid 3D. You can hear that. Prime 3 is pretty good too. Thanks, Mega Man. This is a pretty cool set piece, this part of the level here. Okay. There we go. Hooray! I wonder why we only got a B rank. Maybe it's because we died like 7 times. Yeah, see, that's what Super Meat Boy does so well. It knows that you're expected to die over and over and over. And so you respawn quickly, because that's not part of the fun of the game. Woo! It's actually kind of interesting to get back to used to having a homing attack. Really? Tricks? That's cool. Tony Hawk's Pro Sonic. That's kind of cool though, I think it fits. That's kind of goofy, but okay, I'm not complaining. Is this also on any console, or is it? It's not a Steam exclusive, is it? That would be really surprising if a Sonic game was only for PC. Shit. Sonic's kind of had the opposite approach lately, I feel like. They're like, let's make everything available for every platform. Sega, rather. We want more money. There we go. That's better. Oh, they have to respawn, so I was about to ask. It looked like I needed them to get through the level there. Whee! Every day we're grinding. PS3 and Xbox 360. So when did this come out then? Ouch. Womp womp. Try getting over this ledge here. Whee! Okay, coins restore boosts. Actually, I mean, rings, I should say. Rings and killing enemies restore boosts. Got it. I got a 1-up, I got a 1-up, I got a 1-up, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I guess the lock-on thing kind of points you in the right direction too. This seems like a really easy area to get turned around and lost. But they're pretty good about using the camera in a way that keeps that from happening. 2011, oh wow. Impressive. A death that shouldn't have happened. Gravity souls. Womp. Giant death orb? Question mark? There we go. We Sonic Spinball now? I don't think I ever beat Sonic Spinball. I should fix that one day. Oh, god damn it. Womp womp. We're gonna game over. It's like this level is like, welcome to falling deaths. That is the one thing that's going to kill you. Womp womp. Alright, I guess we can go down this way instead. There's lots of different paths to the level, it's really impressive. Wonder if there's like the equivalent of chaos symbols to this. Wait, seriously? You can't tell me to press left bumper when I'm not actually supposed to press left bumper. This is giving me a heads up to press it soonish, but not now. The red teleporters are in Sonic 3. No! Oh man, I got lucky. There it is. That's what I want. I feel like if you're making a good 3D Sonic game, you have to be very careful. You have to consider every level design element you think about adding and ask, does this slow down the game? And if it does, is it worth slowing down the game? Is it cool enough to be worth it? I don't know if there's anything I could have done about that, where I died there. Yeah, I'll try it again. 5 lives. It's a good number of lives. Why do I want to do tricks? Just because it's cool looking, I guess? Maybe it gives you more energy or something if you execute them. It must give me energy or something. Trying to watch on the bottom meter there. Oh, interesting. It's comparing my time to when I game overed last. That's cool. Each checkpoint, presumably. Overcharges the boost meter? Oh, that's cool. Right on. Wow. I thought I was dead. Thank you, Cloud. Friendly Cloud to the rescue. Ow. Yeah, right? Exactly, Spiky. Yeah, exactly. Red orb. There we go. Nice. No, we're doing way better on time. That Mexity difference. I really like that funnels you in the way you're supposed to go to progress through the level. That I don't like so much. I don't know if I could have done anything to make that not happen there. They probably could benefit from some more like walls on the sides of the level. Sometimes like dying in that particular way, sliding off the edge, feels like it wasn't your fault. It's really important in video games for all of your deaths to feel like they're your fault. Yeah, so like here, the very first time I came here I pressed left bumper and just flew off the side of the level, but later on there's a wall, you just have to wait a second after it tells you to press it, to actually press it. There we go. Come on, Sonic. Is there sitting a mechanic here? I thought I jumped in that cloud and it bounced me up or something. I guess not. Try going a different way then. Yeah, I don't really think I understand the cloud mechanic. Okay, that's not get throughable apparently. Must be a switch I have to hit to open that door. This one, perhaps? We died last time. Near enough, at least. Well, that's rude. So if you're fast, you can get before the Robotnik guy busts that open, I see. That's cool. Oh, that's not right. I just saw that before. Here's somewhere another place where I can fall. Whee! Ouch. Wait, really? Okay, it was trying to turn me around because I was going the wrong way. Well, thank you, game, for pointing me in the right direction there. Whee! Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that take on the level too. Who are we rescuing here? It's not Knuckles, I don't think. Yeah, right, Spiky? It is Knuckles. He's like he was high.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed it, but it's good to have my
Dude,
sanctuary
you
back.
were made out of stone. I didn't need your help. Challenge activates have appeared. New challenges await you in each act. There are 5 challenges each in Acts 1 and 2. The challenge awaits you. Okay.
Sonic!
Spots of the floor drop out from under you. Don't let it bother you. Easy for you to say, buddy. Oh my god, there's so much shit out here. You're one of the challenge acts in either Act 1 or Act 2. Huh. Oh, is that Sonic Spinball down there? I think it is. Cool. No, it's just regular. It's just a new pinball machine. Hey, Chaos Night Zone, or Casino Night Zone, rather. triggers you have to press. Whoever came up with the idea of a Sonic pinball machine is a genius. They're smart just putting this in a standalone minigame rather than having it be in a level. Carnival Zone too. I got lucky. You guys know anybody who's really good at pinball, or is anyone actually really good at pinball? It's pretty good at that Microsoft like astronaut pinball game that was on Windows XP. Used to play it a lot in school, like late high school. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. It's cool. Quit stage. It's cool though. Oh, they added that as DLC? That's funny. I don't want to backtrack, but okay. Press higher up the goal, go faster. So I guess I have to get there through these little pink things here. These gates are the bonuses. Challenge levels. Okay. Race against aiming while riding on a spinning top and beat her to the goal. That sounds awful. No thank you. What's this one? Face off against Sonic's double and beat him in a race to the goal. Give it a try. I think he's fairly slow, so that's helpful. Oh yeah, you think so? Well, you gotta do 3 total, because it's 1 for each of the worlds we've already visited, right? He's actually keeping up pretty well. Impressed how they keep this 2D without obviously looking like it. Assuming Doppelganger can't get those upgrades, but just in case, block him from taking it. That's gonna take us way back, isn't it? It's not so bad. Okay, we actually have to run on this. No shenanigans. There we go. Hey, Doppelganger got way ahead of us. When did that happen? Oh, I don't think it matters now. We're gonna lose. Oh, it's how fast I did it the last time I was in the level. Okay, that's cool. So you don't want to do really well the first time you visit the level then, right? Paradoxically, because if you do really well, it's going to be that much harder for you to progress after that, right? Beating a specific time? Okay. little bit ahead of me here. He's right behind me. I'm gonna get worried that I'm not gonna make it in time. Go, 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 go! Alright, just barely. Yikes. Hey Soulfire, how's it going? Beat double the goal. Nah, I'm good. Bonus spell is added to a challenge at gate. Ring the bell to make a note appear and grab a dead new piece of art. Oh, okay. You have to go find them in the level, I guess? No? Get over to the other side, maybe? We just did Sky Sanctuary. Are these all Sky Sanctuary? They are. Gotcha. It's above Sky Sanctuary, so that makes sense. Tails deal. Just why to grab Tails' hands to fly and reach the goal within the time limits. Metal Sonic? That sounds cool, but okay. Which switch is which? Flip the various switches and make way to the goal within the time limits. Use Aqua Shield to reach the goal in time and obtain the Aqua Shield skill. Okay. This one was in Sonic 2, right? Sonic 3 really expanded some of those power-ups and stuff, if I recall. Obviously you got plenty of time to clear this. Oh, I wonder why they make you grab the key manually instead of just giving it to you. Right on. Alright, so that thing responds indefinitely, that's good to know. Just had the barrier. Yeah, so this is a thing from Sonic 3 then, right? This one and the fireball and the lightning thing, right? If I recall. Okay, I thought so. Ouch. There we go. Nice. We have to bounce up through that thing. I see. Got it. Come on. There it is. Ooh, that was close. I was just far enough away from it to not trigger it. Jump! Oh, bummer. So this particular puzzle, I think, is potentially Sonic at its weaker, right? Because, like, it's necessarily very slow. You have to be fairly precise with your platforming to do this. You kind of have to wait for the platform to move back and forth at just the right point. Alright, 564 seconds remaining. It seems like that's fairly forgiving compared to the Doppelganger one. Okay. Key. We're playing for about another 8 minutes or so before we switch to Outlast. I can probably do one more bonus level here. Challenge stage. What does Knuckles do? Order enemies to try to interfere in your race with Knuckles. I'm good. Beware of buzz bombers. Yeah, let's try Although, if we're gonna do a level where we do a doppelganger, it's probably gonna be this one. Since it's set up to be pretty auto-play, if you're paying attention. Oh shit, that could happen too. I think there's some rubber banding going on with a doppelganger too from last time. Like, it felt like I would get really far ahead of it and it would catch up, and it would be really far ahead of me and I'd have plenty of time to catch up, which is fair. I'm glad that they didn't make it too hard. Probably better to make you feel like you're in trouble so you're actually moving fast, not taking your time. That was almost very bad, but we're okay. Once you start walking up that platform, it actually activates a cutscene. You're no longer in control of Sonic for it. Which is a cool way to do it, because you wouldn't want the player to be able to reverse direction when they're standing there, you know? That could be bad. Whee! Nice. Use them to unlock the boss gates. So you got time to do that. Don't know where the boss gate is though. The long search is over. You can look at OBS real quick. That issue should be gone. I mean, I'm streaming it in 30 frames per second, not 60, so it probably looks a little slower. Oh wait, no. OBS is dropping frames. Just give it a minute. It should clean itself out. Sonic won't let me play in windowed mode, so I can't watch my OBS. Oh man, Sonic cutscene. Gonna fight Shadow or something? I really like the old school cute Sonic a lot more.
Dr. Eggman?
It's the last look you'll get before I close your eyes.
I like that they just said, let's just drop Robotnik. Nobody...
Another Sonic?
They did a couple things. They just decided to recall it Dragon Quest instead of sticking with Dragon Warrior. Well, I don't think the list of shocking things about it are a reason for it to be a fun game, but I've heard it's quite good. Oh no, it's a Robotnik robot! Death Egg Robots. Okay. Attack its weak point for massive damage.
I will flatten you.
You gotta kick him in the butt a bunch, apparently. Probably get him twice there if you're smart about it. Ouch. Lost my chance for damage there. Oh my god. Yes, thank you, Omochao. Mega Man, Mega Man! Attack the boss to do damage. Something else is going on here, I feel like. Yeah, cool. Stage 2. Oh, just tell me exactly how to beat the boss fight, Chow. Thank you. I Oh yeah, you think so? Interesting idea. Run up the arm is easier said than done. He blows up the platform there. Okay, so we don't want to jump on the bomb. That's what's causing us to take damage, I guess. I could see the NPC giving you a tip as to what to do if you've been stuck on it for a little while, but right at the beginning of the fight, you know. Why can't I get on the arm? I feel like I'm jumping at it, but nothing's happening. Right? Come in from over here, maybe? There we go. He's getting faster about it. After this boss, we'll get Outlast started up. Yeah, but the way the level's set up, like, you automatically destroy the platform that you need to get onto his arm when he blows it up with the bomb. So, like, they should either funnel you onto his arm or they should have other platforms you can get on so you can jump on it. Yeah. Hey, listen! Cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Darkstar. This game's pretty cool. After this cutscene, we'll spin up Outlast. Get my heart rate monitor plugged in. See how we do with it. It's a scary shadow cloud monster. Yeah, wow. That might be one of the worst examples of NPCs telling you what to do that I've seen in a game lately.
I think I figured it out. Yeah.
At least Fee will like give it a step apart, right? She'll be like, "Oh, have you thought about that eyeball?"
Places and enemies from our past. We're traveling through time and space.
All right, Game Saucer. Mega Man, Mega Man. Really?
How did this happen?
Does the whole fact that you're from the future have anything to do with it?
Thing that just kidnapped Eggman. It sounds like the same thing that kidnapped your friends. I mean our friends. You know what I mean. There it is. Where'd it go?
The slow protagonist
We need to
game.
find that thing.
Are we time traveling? Oh, wow. Alright, Death Egg Robot is dead. And look at that, another boss game. So you gotta beat 3 levels, then go do the levels again in challenge mode, and then do that twice. And get a Chaos Emerald. You can get all of them by fighting the optional bosses in each level, I guess. Or whatever the Metal Sonic thing represents. Alright, be back in a couple minutes with Outlast. Get ready, because I'm certainly not.